Scandal swirls around Secretary Clinton. How have she and her campaign reacted? Well, let's take a look at the Hillary Clinton email scandal in her own words.
When I got to work as Secretary of State, I opted for convenience to use my personal email account, which was allowed by the State Department. I did not email any classified material to anyone on my email. There is no classified materials. You may have seen that I recently launched a Snapchat account. I love it. I love it. Those messages disappear all by themselves.
Did you try to wipe the whole server? You didn't
I have no idea. That's why we turned it over.
You said you were in charge of it. You were the official in charge. Did you wipe the server?
What, like with a cloth or something? My use of personal email was allowed by the State Department. It clearly wasn't the best choice. I should have used two emails, one personal, one for work, and I take responsibility for that decision.
The On the Record political panel is here from the Hill, A.B. Stoddard, and from the Washington Times, Stephen Dinan. A.B., is the Clinton campaign taking this seriously? We've got this sort of Snapchat joke that she made about erasing the emails. Are they taking this seriously?
Oh, yeah, they are. They had a conference call this week. They're acknowledging that she needs to do more media and answer questions about it, which she's doing now. This is a change because their sort of strategy for a long time was to ignore it and to say people don't think about emails. They think about, you know, balancing the family budget and what's going to happen to their mortgage and what's going to happen to their kids trying to get through college and pay off those loans. So this is actually a reversal, and it's a result of the deteriorating poll numbers and the really strange opening that's been created by her terrible poll numbers for Vice President Biden. So you see the campaign not only reacting to the media's interest in the FBI investigation and the email scandal, but also using the media to try to send the vice president a message that it's too late to get in here.
Stephen, I don't get this. I mean, they've gone through scandal before. The Clinton White House went through scandal. Is this whole sort of drip, drip, drip? I mean, in the beginning she said, well, I only had one device for convenience. Well, it turned out she had two. She had an iPad. Maybe she doesn't think that's a device. But then she's got, then she deletes some of the pages. I mean, she's got to know that that's going to cause all sorts of trouble.
Think about it. The drip, drip, drip you talked about, that's all her own creation. Back at the beginning of this, when they finally turned over the emails in December, they turned them over in paper format, which meant that for the first 5 months, all the State Department was doing was redigitizing them back into a digital format. We could have been 5 months more advanced in this. They could have taken care of all of this before a hot political summer if she had turned over the electronic copies that we know she has because they're on that flash drive now. So this is all a problem of her own making. You now have several federal judges who are saying, look, the entire problem here is Hillary Clinton's use of this private server, the arrangement she did. No, the drip drip is going to continue because you have those federal judges out there prodding. The 17 federal judges are now involved in various cases here. You have the upcoming testimony before the House committee. That drip, 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 it may turn into, big, giant water drops soon.
All right, we only have 30 seconds, but I have thought, A.B., that she has Teflon on this. People who loved her would always love her. People who hate her would always hate her, but her numbers are making a profound downward movement.
Candidates who are not well known can become more likable over time. Candidates who are completely known and have terrible trustworthy numbers, very hard to become trustworthy when the public thinks that you're dishonest.
And of course, that is getting profoundly worse and worse for her. Stephen, they are now a little bit panicked. The campaign? I mean, would that be a fair description?
I'd go a little more than a little bit. And they're going to, they have a big chance in October to sort of, at that hearing, to sort of try and reset this with a very big stage. But if that doesn't go well, this is DEFCON level stuff.